Hello and welcome to the Pirate King Plays, as you can see here, Psychonauts 2! As with any new game, I like to start it up before actually starting the game, or start up the stream before starting the game, so we can see everything that leads into it. I hope everyone is having a lovely Halloween Sunday. Really? It's a specific Xbox game. That's why it was hard to find on the PlayStation. Yeah. I did not really end up with any Halloween plans. So, here I am. Gaming. Like usual. Ooh. Alright. I mean, default is going to be English. Increase font legibility. Places stylized handwritten font. Oh, no, we'll leave that off. Subtitles on. Larger subtitles. Off. If we need it, I'll turn it on, but localized navigation sign UI. Enable helpful UI hints for in-game mission critical signage. Yeah, sure. I mean, it seems fine. Psychonauts 2 contains artistic interpretations of serious mental conditions, including addiction, PTSD, panic attacks, anxiety, and delusions. There are also images that may be upsetting to people with dental phobia. These conditions are usually presented in a lighthearted or even comical manner, but might still be distressing to some players. Ultimately, Psychonauts 2 is a game about empathy and healing. If you find yourself experiencing a negative reaction to this content, or if you need mental health resources, please visit takethis.org/mental-health-resources. First of all, very good that they put an advisory like this in here. Props to them for that. Secondly, I heard that that warning about dental phobia, they're not lying. I'm not really a fan of teeth myself, but I don't have a phobia. I should be fine. Something tells me it's gonna get real weird right off the bat. Though it's Psychonauts, it's gonna get weird.
Dear True Psychic Tales magazine, it's me again, Rasputin Aquato. I know I write a lot, and you haven't printed any of my True Psychic submissions so far, but this one's different. This one's true. I just helped rescue Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts, and father of Lily Zanotto, my girlfriend. Although the term is still very fresh and might need fact-checking before we go to print. There was a kiss, but... Okay, I'm already getting off track. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up in the circus, the Aquato Family Circus, a ragtag little caravan of acrobats run by my parents. We were taught all our lives to hate and fear psychics, or fortune tellers as we knew them, all because of some old thing where they cursed the Aquatos to die in water. Problem is, I am psychic. I have been all my life. I hid my powers from my family, practicing them in secret, until one fateful night. After a show, a mysterious stranger handed me a brochure for Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, a training facility for psychic kids,
which led to the events of Psychonauts 1.
International espionage agency we all know as bum bum bum, the Psychonauts. I ran away from home that night.
On a
When
tiny
I got
horse.
to Whispering Rock,
Barely.
I blended in seamlessly with the other campers. Superstar secret agent Sasha 9 and Mia Vodello taught me levitation and side blast. I learned pyro and telekinesis from Ford Cruller himself. He was all over camp, literally all over, due to his ability to teleport. He even took up
that's
psychic
why?
residence in my head, which I could prove to you if you had a piece of bacon. Needless to say, Things were going great. The one little catch was that the head coach of the camp was stealing campers' brains and putting them inside armored death tanks that I guess he was going to use to take over the world or something. I went into his mind and found out he just had some issues with his father. I mean,
daddy
who
issues.
doesn't, right? Now he's
that was the big
Not
bad
great,
guy.
but
Daddy issues.
Okay. Just as Ford Cruller was making me an honorary psychonaut for all my hard work, word came in that Truman Zanotto had been kidnapped. So my fellow psychonauts and I jumped in a jet, set out to find him.
This
Our
was the
search
VR
led us to an
game.
abandoned underwater outpost.
It's apparently
Psychonauts,
rather short and
dangerous
happened
part
between
of the
1 and
ocean,
2.
known as the Rhombus of Ruin. We found Truman there, held captive by Dr. Lobato, unlicensed dentist and amateur brain surgeon. We freed Grandhead Zanotto, but he's got Silurian poisoning and can't tell us what happened. We know Lobato wasn't acting alone, but he won't tell us who hired him to kidnap Truman. Agent 9 has an idea how to get the information, using an elaborate psychic construction implanted in Lobato's mind. It's risky, but that's just a way of life when you're a psychonaut. If I don't make it
Is
back,
this where we're
I
starting?
really hope you consider publishing my letter. And also, please consider the sample layout and illustrations I included. Well, I better get my head in the right place. The mission is about to begin.
Like how they included the guy there is still in the coma, but standing for some reason. All right, so yeah, that's the. It's a very good thing I didn't start up the game before I started the stream, right? But yeah, that is the summary of Psychonauts 1 and Psychonauts VR Rhombus of Ruin, which I did not play that one, but I did play Psychonauts 1. I think I watched Rhombus of Ruin, at least most of it. I would have liked to play it, but I don't have a VR set. Okay, so we got new game, extra, settings. We'll start in the settings. I'm sure we already saw this. Vibration, camera sensitivity, might have to adjust that, we'll see. Inversions, camera assist, triple jump to glide. Yeah, we'll see about that. Levitation ball pull. I'll see if I need those. Lock on, press, or hold. I see. Okay. Radial power menu. We'll see if we need to change any of these later, I guess. Oh wow, really? They just give you these options? Huh. And yeah, that stuff. Display. Might have to turn that off, but we'll see. Okay. Music down to 90. Sound effects down to 90. Voice stays at 100. Ambient volume down to 90. We'll see what happens with that. Always put voice above the rest, because games nowadays don't seem to balance this very well, and they have the background music accidentally drown out people talking. What are extras? Credits. Previously. Oh, what we just watched. Animal. Okay. Makes sense. New game. Always gotta love a good spiral. Wow. It's loading for a surprising amount of time.
3 days ago, Truman Zanotto, the grand head of the Psychonauts, was kidnapped. Yesterday, with my help, the Psychonauts rescued Truman from the underwater lair of Dr. Lobato. But trust me, there's no way Lobato was working alone. Today, we're on a mission. Find out who hired Dr. Lobato to kidnap Truman Zanotto. My name is Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
Wait, what? What? Really? Brains?
Everything okay in here, Raz?
Really?
Oh, hey, Lily. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... I've dreamed about working at Psychonauts headquarters all my life. I just thought it would be more... You know?
Come on, we're going to be late for the Morale Corral.
A suit jacket, work, sitting down with it still buttoned. What's going on here?
And that's how we managed to raise profits.
Coach.
The 900% this quarter. That's right. Thank you.
And that brings us to our next topic.
Sasha, still have the talking turtle?
Mori.
Sorry, I just like the clapping.
It's now time to give out the award for Employee of the Year. The prize for this year's award is an all-expenses-paid tropical vacation.
Ooh!
Oh, I hope it's me.
The winner of this award may be one of our newest members, but he's also one of our most improved.
It's Raz.
Congratulations
Nope.
to Caligosto Loboto.
What?
What? Way to go, Cal. You're gonna love
I
this
knew something
vacation
was wrong
package.
here.
I'm jealous.
I've never won anything or been on a vacation. I don't have to go on a boat, do I?
No, darling.
Woo!
All you need to do is get this vacation request approved by your supervisor.
What?
Just a formality. You just need to get this form signed by your boss.
Yes, darling. Or you could just tell us who your boss is
Yep.
and we could...
No. Maybe he doesn't want this tropical vacation after all.
Get back! I want it! I'm Employee of the Year!
Yes, you are, darling. Now off you go. Get that form signed by your boss.
The person who hired you.
The person you work for.
Okay.
Hurry up, or I take that vacation myself.
We're in his brain.
I'm on him.
Keep up with him, Raz, and he'll lead you straight to his boss.
Okay. Well, I
We'll
can't
try to
run
head
yet.
him off.
Be careful, darling.
Okay, that's that.
Stay close to him, Raz.
Don't freak him out.
Remember to act casual.
I am acting casual.
What's that?
I said, I love Casual Friday. Am I right? Attention. The tooth is loose.
Don't lose him, Raz.
Thank you for letting me walk faster. Oh, come on.
What is it?
I think he suspects something. He's taking countermeasures.
Just remember your basic training, soldier.
Right.
Are you following me?
You are following me.
This was all a trick. I'm not Employee of the Year.
I'm the greatest dentist of our century.
Oh no.
All agents, the tooth has gone bad. Repeat, the tooth has gone bad.
Maintain pursuit, Rasputin.
We are in position to intercept.
Roger.
Looking for me? Well, come and get me.
Oh, come
Why are
on.
you taking so long?
Whoa!
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation you're in.
Okay.
You're not supposed to walk that way.
My posters.
Alright, that's a thing. Oh, I can't.
Coach, no time for small talk, soldier. The enemy is on the move.
How are you so
Down,
fast?
Corners, this way. Quick. can't let him shake us.
Now, before the procedure, it's very important that we clean out your dentist's hat. Don't
Whoa!
want any dirty throwaways.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Woo! Huh!
Oh, stand down! Soldier, I've been bit.
I can't lift that tooth.
There's a door up there. We just need to make some sort of ladder or something. Finally.
Lots of figments of Robato's imagination in here.
Figments of the imagination are littered all over mental worlds. Your rank will increase every 100 you collect.
When you see a figment, suck it up, soldier.
Man, this really does just look like a really upscaled version of the first one so far, which is a good thing. Okay. Oh, right.
Got any ideas?
Yes.
Great job following orders, Private. You go on ahead. I'll take up the rear guard.
Yeah.
I thought the big tooth was upsetting. Well, let's soldier through, Private. Unzip that dental door.
Oh, with telekinesis. Oh, that is disturbing.
Good job, soldier.
What's that light?
Uh-oh. Zip it back up again. Zip it.
There. Now that your cap is clean, let's check out those choppers. If I didn't know better, I'd swear this place had gremlins. No problem. I'm sure I can do this in the dark.
Oh no. Oh.
Coach, this room is definitely not in Sasha's plan. In fact, I think it's a trap.
No.
Sensors.
That's just a sensor. Everybody has those. You live in your mind and stamp out things that don't belong.
Like
Yeah.
us.
Like us.
You handle this one. I'll find a way out.
God damn it, Coach. You're a useless big bad in the first game, and you're a useless agent.
Look at the dots, boy.
Mental energy. Brains representing the strength of Raz's connection to the mental world. When mental energy is depleted, he will be reset to the last mental checkpoint.
Tough and weave, Brad.
No.
Gosh.
No. No.
You gotta dodge those attacks if you want to keep your ass in protection in the battle.
Oh, okay.
You just have to do your thing with the dental door here. Ugh. I can't even look at it.
Right? Jeez.
Sounds like there's some emotional baggage nearby. I should try to get that sorted.
Emotional baggage. Everyone has emotional baggage that needs to be sorted. You can help out by finding this bag's lost tag. Every 5 you reunite will grant a rank. Alright, time to explore the level before moving on. Huh. Fascinating. Also, should be noted, like the one thing I was, wow. Okay, can I? No. Memory Vault. Some minds will try to protect themselves by locking memories away in vaults. Chase them down and bust them open to reveal the repressed memories inside. Alright, covering all the bases right off the bat.
Hey, that's one of Dr. Robato's vaults. I should try to catch it. Could be high-value intel inside.
Oh, hold on. Enhancement under the sea. Uh-huh. Okay. Wait. Outpost Charlie Psycho Delta. So he He was given by a mysterious person a passport and the map to the Rhombus of Ruin, where he found an old abandoned lab, which he refurbished as his own. Fish brains. Fish people. Fish poker players. Okay. Tag.
Yes.
Emotional baggage tag. Reunite this tag with his companion emotional baggage. Help sort it out. And this place is messy. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Oh, alright. I can just pick up stuff like that. There's the bag. Ah! Okay. One tagged off. Excellent. That little jingle it started up when I found the thing, it's like the beginning of the one from the first game. Which, I'm glad they didn't provide the whole thing because it was long! That is gross.
Hey, see what you can find that way. See you on the other side.
Yeah.
Looks like some sort of conference room in here.
Rasputin, is that you? I need. Oof!
I'm coming, Sasha.
There's something behind that.
Rasputin, careful! It's
Aha! Here's the hatbox tag.
a trap! It's a trap! Lobato has. Oof!
Okay.
Mouth.
Thank you, Rasputin. Please, let's get clear of this aggressive uvula.
Okay, so now that I can shoot, I'm gonna try this thing again. Or was it? There it is.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
Really? It looks like there's something behind there. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is still just a pause. Like, trying the other controls here, it's not giving me much. Like you said,
What's that sound?
Yeah, it's behind this. How do we get there? I can't really aim this. Okay, I'm gonna have to come
Sasha.
back here, I guess.
How is Lobato breaking through the office construct?
He couldn't be doing this on his own. He must be getting help from someone even more sinister.
The Joker!
Get ready, Rasputin.
Sasha!
I've got the situation under control.
Do you? Use your fucking mind
Find us
blast.
a way out of here, quickly.
Yeah, don't bother with them little moves.
What?
You want to go for the gold. You gotta grab the big boys. Help me carry this one, will you, Frankie?
Tooth fairies? Oh, jeez.
Yep.
We get these figments.
Come on, Frankie, put a little muscle into it.
Hey, Tooth Fairies, drop that tooth. It's not yours, and I need to jump.
Ah, they got me too, Frankie. The mooks.
The mooks! Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Be patient.
Yep.
Got it. Boss. No way. Wait. From storage to rage. Break room to break down. Boss. Trap. It's crossed out there. Huh. I know there's a hat box down back there. I don't know why I can't get it yet. You know what? I'm gonna be able to come back here. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. So let's move onward.
Did you even brush before you came in here today? Honestly, it's a mess in there. Here, rinse and spit.
Oh no.
It's out everything that doesn't belong.
And we're back here.
Oh no, not back in the trap.
Trap?
Coach? Coach, where'd he go?
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
What is it?
Regret.
That is a
Weighs
regret.
you down.
If Lobato has regrets, then maybe there's a way we can still get to him. Let's get out of here and find Lobato.
That's a new thing.
Sasha? Are regrets dangerous?
Oh, yes, extremely. Take care of that one, will you, while I find an exit.
Why is everyone so useless? Damn it! I gotta get the dodge timing out.
Good job, Rasputin. Unfortunately, I can't find a way out of here anywhere.
Sasha? How long has that golden door been there?
Golden what?
Did somebody say gold? Frankie, here's our chance for revenge.
Oh, not these guys.
I'll keep looking.
Keep it, but that's a...
Not again! I'm coming to see you, Ma!
Rasputin, you see what you can find through that door. I'm going to stay here and attempt to repair my construct.
Okay. Oh, jeez, this has gotten weirder. Don't snitch. Oh, man. Just the gums and teeth have invaded everything here. Is there anything new? I feel like there should have been something... Veneers for all. I totally read that as wieners first. Great.
Oh, this is not getting any better.
Raz! Is that you?
Lily.
Come down here!
Lily, I'm coming!
Ah!
Flipper,
Hurry up, Raz!
here I come!
Ow. Really? Whoa! Not the water.
Still got that water phobia, huh?
It's not a phobia, it's a curse. Back in Grulovia, my
You know,
whole
we
family
know.
was cursed to die in water. And
Yeah, super sad. Look at these posters! I
Loose
think
lips.
someone else
Oh.
planted these in Lovato's mind to
Shut it.
intimidate him.
and make
Only
sure
pigs
he
squeal.
didn't tell us who hired him to kidnap your dad.
Let's get rid of them. Maybe it'll help. Help me
Nice.
burn these posters, Raz.
Oh, we get pyro now. Excellent. Hold L1, charge pyrokinesis. He's on fire!
Keep going, Raz!
Yep.
Okay.
I feel bad about not recycling things, even though they're not real. You got more fire in your head than I realized, Raz. Think this is helping? It's helping me. Ooh, looks like you found an even bigger room.
I'm gonna
Oh.
catch up to Lobato.
Okay, I'll catch up after I make sure these posters are all burnt.
Yep.
Ah, fire! It hurts! Help me!
I didn't mean to set that one on
Really?
fire. I was trying to set them all, except for that one.
Listen, back in the Rhombus ruin, guy, we had a moment, am I right?
We're not here to hurt you. We just want to know who hired you to kidnap Truman Zanato.
Why can't you just let it go? Oh, well, that ends well, right?
Look, I'm sure it was just to open the room. That's how I get to the thing in the other room. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop burning everything. But like the big ones or the ones that look like they might have something behind them, yeah, I'll burn those. And this one.
I think I hear. Yep.
Oh, a hatbox. I'm glad they made that a lot shorter than the first game.
Who are you protecting?
Myself.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
Indeed, I don't think we have the tag for that yet though, but I'll give it a shot.
I need the purse tag here. Yep.
Okay. Hey, I can do that while hanging. That's cool. Employee of the Year.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did it. I take it back if I
Oh shit!
could.
Ah.
Was that you screaming? Or me?
Ah.
Doesn't matter. Listen, we all have our doubts and regrets, but it's too late to turn back now. Understand? What we have to do now is finish the extraction.
Oh no.
Lily, I think Lobato is starting to have doubts.
Duh, they're right over there.
Well, regrets and doubts. Doubt. Hold your back. Great.
Luckily, they're hot deadly flammable. You take care of them while I find a way out, okay?
I like how much she likes pyrokinesis. It's great.
Careful, Raz. Those things can really slow you down.
Can't hit me while you're on fire, huh? Oh, Psy-Pop. This brain candy will restore some of your mental energy. Hold down to gobble a Psy-Pop.
Wow, you're getting really good. Hey, Raz, doesn't this painting look familiar?
Get away from me, you scary little girl!
Think we should burn it?
Yes.
You haven't changed, have you?
Just tell us who hired you to kidnap my dad.
Oh, this is really personal for you, isn't it?
You better believe it is.
Well, I'm sorry if you were offended.
Oh, that's some burning this guy.
I'll tell you. No one hired me because I didn't do anything.
Oh, brother.
Not on purpose, at least. It was an accident.
You've got to be kidding me.
Your father got
Tooth
lost
desks.
and ended up in the rhombus of ruin on accident. And I was just trying to help him rest while we were save him.
Oh, Psytanium. Currency.
Nice try.
What's this room again? I know, I'm just exploring. Probably not gonna find anything. This is the same room as before, just completely, weird now.
Oh, no, you don't.
I think I just did.
Yeah, you just kind of stood there and said, oh no you don't. Do something, Lily!
Mia?
Yes, darling?
Nothing.
Did you forget everything I taught you about levitation, Rasputin?
Apparently.
No. Your thoughts can lift you up if you focus.
Better hurry before we hit the ground.
There you go. Woo-hoo. Now
Whoa.
let's get out of here. Loboto needs our help.
Glide as far as possible,
Yes.
hold X
Wait,
longer to
help
jump farther.
Loboto.
Someone really did a number on that poor thing. I think he wants to tell us who hired him, but he's terrified. Let's find him and help him.
Nope. Shit! Got it. Oh, the mirror. Need to get over there. From up there, I guess. Uh-huh. Oh, not working then. Okay. Oh,
Don't forget to float, darling.
oh no. Oh no. Come on. Come on, you can make it. Nope. Alright. Alright, now that I know how to do that. They made it a balloon that loses air as it goes through.
Got the first tag.
Excellent. The purse is back in a different area, though. Let's see if we can get that tag, too. Actually, nope, that's from over there.
Look how full of doubts poor Calicosto is.
Psychonauts.
Or some of this health as well. Oh, come on! Just threw the health off. Okay. Might use the Psypop soon.
Hurry up, darling. We need to keep moving.
Oh no. I need those. Excellent. There you are. Oh, don't make me go onward yet.
Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Lobato.
There's a little chaos on every mission, Raz. A psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it. You remember how to gather your thoughts and roll with them, right?
Oh, right. Meow. Press L2 on the ground. Use levitation. Oh. Okay, good to know. What is this? Oh, seriously, what is that? Nope, nope. Okay. Those look like a thing I need to be able to get over there. And I can't do that yet. Okay. I don't think... Ah! Yep, nope, totally not getting that. Alright, can't do that yet. Whoa!
This is not my kind of party.
Mia, I'm coming.
Oh, come on! I was right there.
Psychonauts before I run out of mental energy. Mia, where are you? Sasha, I can't reach Mia. I think she's been dementistrated.
The
Sasha?
fuck is dementistrated? Oh, no.
Coach. Oh no. I think I'm the last one still in here. Suitcase tag. Gotcha. Yep.
I can see why there's an option to put triple jump as glide. Yeah.
What was I supposed to do again?
It's him. I've got to stop him.
Oh, great.
I put you over and in the ocean. Box.
And fully healed.
Put the box in the basket and the basket in the ocean. No, that's not it. I put the whole egg in the box and the basket in the egg. Ah! No, no, no. I put the egg in the box and the... No, no. I put the old box in the basket and the egg in the ocean. I put the whole egg in the box and the basket in the egg. Ah! No, no, no.
This bit's reminding me of the ending to the first one.
Box.
The tower and the mental facility back at the camp.
I put the egg Put the egg
Yeah, I think
in the
that's
box,
exactly what it's supposed to be.
box in the basket, and the basket in the ocean. No, that's not it. Put the old box in the basket, and the egg in the ocean.
You put the egg in the basket, and the old egg in the box, and the box in the ocean.
Simple.
And if you tell anyone about me, anyone at all, you'll have to deal with her.
No, not her. Please don't make me look at her again. No, I won't tell. I won't tell anyone. I promise. No, please.
Whoa! Hi! Did we just get the answer we were looking for? Whoa! Oh, we're back in our normal outfit.
No, not her. I won't tell.
Bop, bop, bop. What? And coach. There we are.
That bozo's brain was booby-trapped.
Yes, whoever hired Lobato to kidnap Truman knew he might be psychically interrogated.
The poor thing looks terrified.
Did anyone get a good look at his boss?
I saw him, but I couldn't tell who he was. And I saw something else. I saw the thing that terrified Lobato. It was a woman, dressed in black fur. She was floating over the ruins of a city, and she was commanding serpents of water. There was something familiar about her.
Oh, no way.
Rasputin, I'm going to show you a picture.
Yep.
That's her! Wait a second. I thought I recognized her. True Psychic Tales, issue 43. She's on the cover.
Maligula.
The Deluge of Grulovia.
Maligula? She's been dead for 20 years!
Ford Crawler killed her himself.
Oh,
A
shit.
battle from which he never truly recovered.
Oh.
She was a monster, a ruthless, power-hungry psychic who drowned hundreds of her own countrymen. Nevertheless, she still has her loyal followers to this day. This file documents recent activity believed to be the work of these modern-day delusionaries.
Oh,
What are they
really?
up to?
Well, it's ridiculous, really. There's no scientific basis to necromancy.
Oh, shit.
They're trying to bring her back to life?
It's silly, darling, but if they believe they can do it, they might do some dangerous things.
Mia, have you considered the other disturbing fact in all of this? That unstable character.
Could never kidnap the grand head of the
lost.
Psychonauts without help? Yes.
You mean?
There's a mole in the Psychonauts.
You
Oh.
think this is a mole? You're dumber than you look.
Approaching the mother lobe.
The Mother Lobe! Of course they called it that. And the Psychonauts games have always been full of puns, mostly mental puns, and they are fantastic. Ah.
Agent Forsyth, why did you deny us intel when we hailed the Mother Lobe?
What are you talking about, Agent 9?
We were on a mission to rescue the grand head of the Psychonauts. When we called for assistance,
I never heard any call. Who did you talk to? Is he all right?
We won't know for sure until we get that squirrel tested for rabies.
this is our kidnapper.
Clearly, he had help on the inside.
Impossible. A mole in the Psychonauts?
We have reason to believe delusionists are involved. And they're trying to bring back Maligula.
What?
I know. Isn't it great? The Psychonauts haven't had this kind of a threat in years.
Can someone help me with my dad? He's still acting funny.
Truman!
Let's get him inside so he can lie down.
Why aren't they floating
I'll
him?
see what I can find out in my meditation chamber.
I'm taking Lobato to my office for further interrogation.
I'm gonna talk to Otto about our military options.
Does that make anyone else a little nervous?
Are you?
I'm Raz. Rasputin? I'm, your newest Psychonaut?
How's that?
Ford Cruller, he gave me a badge. I've been kinda helping out.
Listen, kid. Agent Cruller is a hero. But he's not operating at 100%. He can hand out all the merit badges he wants, but he doesn't have the authority to commission Psychonauts.
But you can, right? You're Hollis Foresight, lesser head of the Psychonauts? True Psychic Tales 146. You and Truman fought the Noodler together.
I prefer the title Second Head.
Yeah.
If the other agents vouch for you, I might be able to get you a spot. In the intern program.
Ugh.
But don't be late for orientation. I hear the coordinator's a real brainbuster. Welcome to the Mother Lobe.
I like her so far. Employee of the Year! Excellent. I did not mean to hit that. Sorry. Okay. Now, do I have like an actual menu yet? Oh no, I didn't. That's okay.
Hey, is it okay if I go up into the main headquarters now?
I'm sorry, little boy, but there just aren't any school tours today.
What? I'm an intern. Agent Forsyth gave me this.
Really? Let's check your head in the fingerprint reader, please.
The what?
Well, I'll be doused. Welcome to the intern program. Let me get you your orientation materials.
Excellent, I guess. Oh, here's my menu. Welcome to the intern program. This field manual will act as your guide through the world of Psychonauts. Your progress is tracked here along with information you gather on your journey to become a junior Psychonaut. When in doubt, press the touchpad to consult your manual. I was wondering why the touchpad wasn't doing anything. Oh, did it? It took that photo? That's great. Intern profile. Your internship progress is tracked on this page. Intern rank is key to unlocking new psychic abilities. Increase your rank by finding side challenge cards and markers in the real world or nuggets of wisdom in mines.
Wow. That picture really captures my startled side.
Intern tag. Side portal. Psi powers. This section of your manual tracks the progress of any psi powers you are authorized to use while in the intern program. As your rank increases, you will earn intern credit, which you can spend here for psi power upgrades. Use of unauthorized powers is strictly prohibited.
Ooh, looks like I can choose where to focus my energy and upgrade my powers. Very interesting.
I have no credits. 1 is required for next upgrade. Interesting. Oh, I'm definitely going to want to do this first. A dodge attack would be real useful. Extra mustard. Fling objects with increased force. Overcharge. Charge your blast. Oh, charging blast. Okay. Burns a large area. Station ball will damage enemies if you slam into them at high speeds. Also good. Area survey. As a Psychonaut, it is important to always be aware of your surroundings. This section of the manual tracks your exploration in both the physical and mental worlds.
Gotta keep track of all the places I've been here.
Lobato's Labyrinth. Whoa. I'm missing 3 bags and 1 tag. I'm missing 2 puzzle. What are those puzzle pieces? I don't know, but I have 78 out of 80 figments, so that's good. And it tells me exactly which ones I'm missing, though that really doesn't matter. There's 2 nuggets of wisdom there, and no half-a-minds. And I'm missing 1 memory as well. So yeah, I'll definitely be able to go back.
Aha! Maps are always useful.
This is true. And no wonder I couldn't find this on Map Genie. It's a very... The fuck is this map? I mean, I guess it technically tells me where things are. Does it tell me where I am? Doesn't seem as much. But it'll have a list of what I've found, I guess. Mission log. The mission log tracks any official Psychonauts missions you undertake as part of the intern program. Consult this section for active missions and key operating procedures.
I'll keep my to-do list here.
Report to the classroom. Cool. Well, time to go around and... I'm pretty sure if I just break things, they might have, like, titanium in them. Okay.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Fingerprint instead of fingerprint. That's great. Huh. Welcome to the Mother Lobe. Woo!
Wow!
Yeah, they made it a balloon instead of just a
Can't
ball.
believe I'm really here! Psychonauts headquarters! Ow!
Sorry, new ball.
Wow!
Okay. Mother Lobe map available. Really? I guess technically. Remember, you can check our mission log for details of our objectives. Cool, cool, cool.
Greetings, fellow psychic. I'm Otto Mentalis. I'm personally too busy crafting the future of psychotechnology in my lab right now. This automatic has all the psychic supplies and enhancements you need.
Side challenge cards. Sometimes you'll find these bits of old side challenge markers flapping about. If you bring a bunch to the automatic, you can combine it with a core and gain a whole rank. Good to know.
Come back to the automatic. Many new items in stock.
Chief? Wow! The Psychonauts have their own hair salon? Would it be weird if I asked for the Sasha 9? Doesn't look open yet, though.
Understood.
Shouldn't...
Whoa! Got ourselves a cutscene.
Wow! Here they are! The Psychic Six. The group of paranormal experts Ford Cruller gathered together to form... Psychonauts. I read all about them in True Psychic Tales #1. Tragically, none of them were the same after fighting Maligula in the deluge of Grulovia. Less tragically, but still upsetting, my mom used that issue of True Psychic Tales to line the floor of the world's smallest horse trailer.
Oh.
Did you see the way Agent Forsyth stormed through here?
If she doesn't find a way to let off some steam soon, she's going to crack.
She needs a vacation.
Hey, don't we all?
Huh.
No running.
Hello.
Hey, Sonny.
Wow! A bowling alley? A psychic bowling alley? Amazing! Doesn't look open though.
Yeah, nothing's gonna be open, but I'm gonna check. This looks like something.
Scanning for
Oh,
fingerprint.
I can go in here.
Area not accessible by interns. Shouldn't you be in class?
Yeah.
Consider buying a suit, kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Why isn't anyone concerned?
Greetings, Agent.
Future agent?
Oh, okay. I will say, at least the agents I've talked to seem to be respectful so far. Early days. Geez, how much are there? Founding Ford.
This plaque talks about how young Ford Cruller worked as a park ranger so he could investigate this area and its notoriously strange phenomenon. He eventually set up a permanent camp in Green Needle Gulch and protected the area with psychic illusions and defenses.
Psychic 6.
Says here, Ford recruited powerful psychics from around the world to join him in Green Needle Gulch. Bob Zanotto, Helmut Folder, Cassiopeia, Compton Boole, and Otto Mentalis. Together, this Psychic 6 form the foundation of today's Psychonauts. This is the story of how the international community called on the Psychic 6 to defeat the psychic mass murderer known as Maligula, and how that fight, the Battle of Grulovia, solidified the Psychonauts as an international peacekeeping force. Yep, that's exactly who I saw in Lobato's mind.
Modern Motherlode. Quarry excavation.
There's a picture of the quarry being excavated and the Motherlode being built.
Motherlode ribbon cutting.
This panel is about the ribbon cutting ceremony for the Motherlode. They don't look too happy about it, except for Otto.
In progress.
This one is blank.
Okay. Alright, so this was just kind of a picture wall. Alright. That's where I'm supposed to go. I didn't see the noodle bowl yet. Oh, wait.
Order anything?
Nah, I'm holding out for the bacon.
You are a honey pepper fool.
Okay. You just cleaning the window?
Hey!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, Dusty.
You mixing the eggs?
No, you fold in the eggs. Very important difference.
Ah, okay.
Wow! You agents share recipes? You're just like us.
Yeah.
Right.
Recipes.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Uh-huh.
So, what's good today?
Why do I bother making signs?
Jeez. Rude. Honey pepper boy bacon.
So is this bacon really worth it?
Well, it's made from honey pepper balls, which are really rare.
Gosh, you know so much about bacon.
Hi.
Hey, cutie.
Psst. Hey, you. Got some fresh stuff over here. Brand new.
Like, can I actually do anything here yet? Automatic. Welcome to the Automatic. This is your one-stop shop for Psychonaut supplies, pins to mod your Psy powers, and Psy challenge marker creation. Let me give you the dime tour.
Have a look around.
First, let's take a peek at our collection of essential items. Actually, it's actually Otto speaking. Might as well try his voice. These are the goods no Psychonaut can do without. Be sure to stock up on supplies before heading out on missions. When you've saved up enough Psytanium, consider grabbing some accessories to upgrade your carrying capacities. This is also where you can pick up a side challenge core. Why don't you grab a complimentary core for yourself? We'll use it in the next section. Okay.
Idea. Let's make a side challenge marker and get you ranked up.
Press circle to return to the automatic menu. Now let's head to the combine section with that shiny new core. You'll need 9 side cards to use with that side core you've got there. You can combine the whole lot of them to create a side challenge marker which grant you 1 rank. I'll spot you 9 cards to try it out. Ranked up! Associate Intern. Excellent. Last but not least, feast your eyes on these pins! Oh, core strength. I don't know what that one's for. Pins allow you to add custom tweaks to your psi powers. You can mix and match them to suit your style of play, and as you rank up, you'll gain access to more powerful ones. Why don't you try one out on the house? Pick one of those 3 levitation pins. Oh, I get one of these. Let's see. Oh, it's color? That's it? Then hell yes, I'm going red. Buy and equip.
Careful how you use that one.
Pin drop for the first pin.
So much cool stuff in there. I'll come back later for the rest of it.
Oh, that looks almost purple. It's kind of disappointing.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Alright, so I have 56 Titanium. I still want to save up though, because this will increase the amount of Titanium I can get, which is very useful. I can only hold 100 now, and I'm halfway there. Smash your love ball to the ground when you press square while in the air. That's useful. Blast, telekinesis. These are assorted. Wait, VIP discount. Oh man. Oh wow, okay. We'll see what all those are about later, I guess.
The automatic.
Cool. Man, they said it was red! This is purple! That looks purple, right?
Got a side card.
Once again, off the beaten path.
Hello.
Not now, kid. Busy.
Are you? See, that's the response I was expecting from most of the NPCs so far. Approaching Titanium max capacity. Yep. Well, I have enough for the wallet now, so I might as well get that.
Don't be a psi bore. Get yourself a psi core. Ah, one of my regulars. We appreciate your business. Tell me if that works. I mean, tell me how you like it.
It increased it from 100 to 1,000. No wonder I needed
Whenever you need more gear, the automatic will be here.
Hold up. Whoa.
Today's the day.
Yep.
And this is why I explore everything.
I'll take that card.
And that's Titanium. Oh, Senior Agent Oleander, so that's Coach's office. Whoa! And here's Mia.
Well, I can't leave this mysterious lost key just lying around.
Supply chest key. Alright, good to know.
Is this a bad time, Mia?
Oh, I'm always here for you,
have
darling.
time for my Kirinjinho.
For your what? Are you worried about Maligula?
Are you worried about Maligula?
Oh, wow, he's actually gonna read
Well,
them.
she died in the Battle of Grulovia, but sometimes the idea of someone is more dangerous than the person themselves. Her followers are what scare me. When someone devotes their life to a memory, they're capable of anything.
Can I ask you about the Psychic Six?
Of course, Rasputin.
Are any of them still around?
Oh, yes. Besides Ford, you know, there's Otto Mentalis out in his workshop, still tinkering with his gadgets.
The shopkeep.
Sasha is his #1 customer. Dogenbull's grandfather, Compton, is here as well, but he keeps to himself.
Oh.
The other survivors have gone their own
Dogen, huh?
ways, unfortunately.
Dogen was a character from the first one of the camp kids, and apparently his grandfather was one of the Psychic Six. Having a helmet.
What happened to Helmet Fullbear?
Oh, that poor soul was lost in the Battle of Grulovia. I wish I could have met him. He seemed to have such a love of life and color.
Oh, that... We're gonna be meeting these, aren't we? As, like, brought back as bad guys. And such a love for life and of color, it's gonna be a black and white world. I'm telling you right now.
Did you ever meet Cassiopeia?
No, but I read her book, Mindswarm. Very inspiring. I'm actually using some of her multitasking techniques right now, talking to you while I work.
Did you ever work with Lily's great uncle, Bob Zanato?
Oh, yes, poor Bob. He lost so much in the battle. It really took a toll on him. I know it was very difficult for Truman to let him go, but it was getting dangerous.
Oh.
Oh, what that poor family has endured.
Well, enough about those guys.
Yes, let's talk about us.
Are you meditating?
Are you meditating?
In a way, I'm reaching out to detect ripples in the psychic network around the world.
What are you doing that for?
What are you doing that for?
I'm trying to find the illusionist activity around the world and report it to Agent Forsyth down in the nerve center.
Ripples?
A name like Maligula carries heavy emotional baggage for many people. It's like a large stone dropped in a pond. Ripples spread out, bounce off each other. If you know how to read the patterns, they can lead you to the source.
Have you talked to Sasha lately?
Sasha and I are always talking. Oh, he says hello.
Well, I'll stop bothering you now.
Never a bother, darling. Ciao.
Cool. I like her. Another door here. Is it Sasha's office, probably? Wait.
If you would just cooperate with our investigation.
Oh, I'd like to, but I can't.
I know you're scared, but if you could just tell me who...
No more question.
This looks like the thing we were using in camp to go inside my own brain.
Hey, this is just like the brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, 9.
Looks like no one will ever know.
Oh.
Can't leave this card lying around.
Let me try this. So frustrating.
Psi challenge marker. Go up a Psi rank already. Excellent.
Well, this has been fun,
Rank
but
3.
it's getting late and I should probably go.
Need any help, Sasha?
Yes, from him.
Me?
Help me find the answers I need.
Oh, so this is all my fault.
Have any suspicions?
No, that's the frustrating thing. How could anyone in the Psychonauts do this? And how could they keep it a secret?
Maybe he just hatched this scheme on his own?
He has no motivation.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Someone hired him, and, given his access to Truman, someone on the inside.
So about Maligula.
She's dead, Rasputin. Ford Cruller made sure of that. Nothing for you to worry about.
At least we made it out of the rhombus of ruin.
You performed well in the field, Rasputin. I'll make sure Agent Forsyth finds out all about it in my report. Just as soon as I'm done.
Why do you think he won't cooperate? He seemed to have such a big change of heart back in the rhombus.
Someone has conditioned him, hypnotically, to be unable to tell us, even if he wanted to. But who?
I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I can't help.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
Hypnotically, you say?
Got to work.
We'll see about that. Also, interesting thing I noticed. Actually looked at my controller. As you can see, the color, I changed the color of the ball here. The light on my controller is now that color whenever I use that.
Attention all interns. If you do not have a mentor yet, please report to my office immediately for assignment.
Hello.
Visit your friendly local automatic. Fresh new
another one.
items await.
Oh.
Hey, look out!
Oh.
Woo!
Sorry, I didn't. Whoa!
Ow! That's mean!
Did he hurt you, baby?
I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you are. Question is, who's this new kid?
I didn't think
My
I was
name
going
is
onward.
Raz, and I'm the new intern.
That's ridiculous. I didn't ask for a new intern.
Who are you?
Intern program's full. Sorry, kid.
He is clumsy. He'd probably get us all killed.
And he's mean.
Well, kid, we give it a fair shot, and it looks like it just didn't work out. Better luck next year.
Guys, quit picking on the new kid. We were all new once, in case you forgot. I think he'll fit in just fine. In fact, I think he'll look cute in our uniform. Let's take him to the closet.
I didn't want to move on yet, but I guess
Hey,
we'll see
you
something
okay
here.
in there, Rusty? What's the holdup?
It's Raz. I was just wondering, if there's an intern uniform, how come you guys aren't wearing it?
Put your own clothes back on.
Oh, well, we're level 2. Now just hand out your
prank.
clothes and we'll get you that uniform.
Can't you hand me the uniform first?
No, silly. We need to take your clothes and measure them so we can get you a uniform that fits.
Unless you want us to come in there and measure you.
No. Here you go. Just hurry up, okay? It's cold in here and I'm practically naked. Uh-oh. Guys?
And pranked.
Oh, come on! This is embarrassing in so many ways.
New mission, escape the storage room. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, there's gotta be something.
Psychard!
Psychard.
Oh!
There's gotta be something here. It looks like there's something behind here. Didn't want to use fire, but I guess I'll use fire. Yep. Okay. That's a golden door with teardrop.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it.
Aha! Whoa! Bunch of titanium. Got it! Supply chest. Okay. Ah.
I don't know the code. Rats! Oh, sorry, Harold. You're absolutely right. I should think about how I'm using that word. What is it, Harold? Do you know the code? Is the code in there, Harold? I'm too big to go in there. If only I could see what you see in there. Hey, that reminds me.
Clairvoyance! Lets you see through the eyes of other people or animals. Using it on anyone displaying an eye aura can reveal hidden information about the world. Use Clairvoyance to find the door key. Okay, so I have to equip it. Looking at what I have going on here, I'm gonna go replace that.
Time to see the world as you see it, Harold.
I'm just a big rat. It's always funny seeing how Raz looks. Nope, 0726.
That's it, Harold.
Yeah. So, okay, just did it. Huh.
Oh no.
I thought the story would have continued when I went and talked to Lily, which is why I was avoiding that part, but I didn't expect this. Whoop. Oh!
Got him, right where we want him, and yet we still can't extract the information we need.
Have you tried the corpus calloserator?
Otto.
Of course, no effect.
Deep lobe trepanator?
It put him to sleep.
Sasha, you have to let me do more. You know it's because of me that...
Otto.
I mean, if I hadn't...
Not a word, Rasputin, until I find you some new clothes. Sorry if the fit is a little off. They're the smallest clothes I had.
Now, tell us again how you ended up outside in your underwear.
Oh, you know, I was sort of going...
No, you weren't.
Just like you did, Agent Mentalis, in True Psychic Tales number 62, when you used your...
You're embarrassing yourself, Raz.
16 trans troopers at once.
Oh, please. That old yarn? Oh, they embellished so many details in that version. But in fact, it was 17 troopers. Well, love to chat, but I gotta make like a brain and bounce.
What?
If you're ever looking for just the right tool for the job, come see me in my workshop. Even the best Psychonauts require a little assistance now and then.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Rasputin, I need to get back to the matter at hand.
Oh, no. I didn't bend the spoons, Mommy.
So this is how we get our updated outfit for the sequel.
Oh, and don't worry about the other interns, Rasputin. Initiation rituals are a common method for a specialized social group to integrate foreign elements while preserving the social exclusivity of that group. Understand?
Thanks, Sasha.
Okay. Pins! Yeah, we already...
I need more pins.
Oh, so
I need all the pins.
So I can get the others and change them in here. All right. Ah. Oh wait, I have credit. I have 2 intern credits. Okay, let's start with a dodge attack. Extra credit. Dodge attack up. If you press square while dodging, you will now execute a dodge attack, dealing damage as you exit your dodge. Rank up, I see. Objects extra force. Hold to charge your blast. Revealed hidden objects stay visible longer. Levitation ball will damage enemies if you slam into them at high speeds. Pyrokinesis line. Let's go with levitation.
Feels like I got a little more spring in my levitation.
Wrecking ball. Okay. I no longer have the intern badge? Oh, that's not good.
If you don't mind, I'm going to try one more time.
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't blame you for being fascinated with me.
You might detect a slight burning odor.
So that's interesting. Use clairvoyance to,
Yeah.
Is this even legal?
Oh!
That was a dirty trick you pulled. I want my clothes back.
You know, you're right. I'm sorry. And I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to let you finish my asset recovery mission.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna end up naked in a closet again?
My intern assignment is to track down this list of missing Psychonaut assets. Mission critical assets.
So, like a scavenger hunt?
If you think
Again?
like a child, you will do a child's work. Finish this mission, and we'll know you're ready for your clothes back.
There's a scavenger hunt in the first one, too. I never finished it. Optional missions. Your internship will sometimes prevent extra credit opportunities. You can track these optional missions here.
This looks like a good place to track my side missions.
Oh, no. Yep. Freaking... Okay. We'll figure that out as it comes.
Over here! Hi!
Hey, Sam. Aren't you not supposed to tap the glass?
No, it's the opposite. You're supposed to tap on the glass to keep their heart rates up.
No.
In this predator-free environment, their heart rates get dangerously slow.
Huh.
Plus, they love it. I mean, look at them jump.
That's literally not what's going on. Okay.
I'm really late to intern orientation now. I better get to the class right away. Agent?
Intern.
Yeah, I was...
That person's aura is telling me their perspective on the world is especially worth seeing.
Really? Is it?
Yep.
Alright, what am I supposed to be looking for in this one? Where am I? Over here. Okay. They're supposed to show me something interesting, but he's just seeing bacon everywhere.
Oh, sorry. So they don't share the top secret stuff with you.
Norma.
What? I mean, yeah, of course they...
So if I bring you back all these scavenger hunt items...
Mission critical Psychonaut assets.
You'll give me my old clothes back?
Yes, definitely. If I can find them, I will 100% give them back.
I went this way before, which is what ended up with that.
Experts agree, it's just not safe to use clairvoyance. Without my special clairvoyance enhancing pins.
Alright. First I'm gonna... gather all I can out here. Then I'm gonna go to autos.
Cut! What do you mean my psychopath battle bot is cut?
Austerity measures, Oleander. Every department is affected.
Did someone say something about pirate radio?
No.
Yes. Morris is doing it, and it's totally against the rules, and he's gonna get kicked out of the Psychonauts.
Lizzie, you're fired.
Dream on.
Okay.
Psycards piling
Harold,
up. Turn
what
them
have you
into
found
Psy
out about
challenge
the mole?
markers with a Psy core from the Automatic.
Huh. Artifact storage.
Check these new pins, the very latest.
Hold on.
Let's combine that Psy core with your card so you can rank up.
Excellent. Rank up. Rank 4. Now to look at pins. Required rank 12. Okay. Oh, they have a required rank up there, I see. Clairvoyance. Extends the duration of brain block upgrade. Bobby pin. Break into dance when you're standing around doing zilch. They make you pay for idle animations? That's hilarious. Kind of useless, but hilarious. Side blast. Sets your side blast to stun if you'd rather not do damage. Huh. Interesting. Telekinesis to pet your furry forest friends! Okay. So a lot of these I can use this one, so it might be worth getting. But I want this. Yeah, you know what?
Good thing you bought that now. I was just about to raise the price. Just what I was going to recommend. Ta-ta!
Okay. Let's take a look at pins first. So you can only equip 3? Is that the thing? So I want to see what these look like. Pinhead. Fill up all 3, I guess. Green with blue around it. And blue with purple. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this one for now, I think. Yeah, that looks like class.
Psst. Hey, you! Got some fresh stuff over here. Brand new.
See, this is where I thought I had to go.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
There's a mole in this organization.
Wait, where does this go, though?
Oh, wow! This is the nerve center, where they track psychic activity and operations around the world. I can't believe they let me in here.
Yeah, right? Okay.
That's affirmative.
Uh-huh.
Agent 33 has yet to report.
Huh.
Psychosynaptic chatter reported along the collusive corridor.
Yep.
Nope.
No, the rhombus of ruin has already been cleared by
by Agents 9 and Vanilla.
Got it!
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Really? Where's this go? I really am just ignoring the direction I'm supposed to be going, huh? Oh, these are the Psychic 6. Their portraits. These are definitely fast travel things.
Yoink! Yoink!
Visit your friendly local automatic. Fresh new items await.
Wow! The office of Truman Zanotto, Grand Head of the Psychonauts. Poor Lily.
Yeah, let's talk to you first.
Is Truman doing better?
No, he's doing worse. On the way home he was talking at least, but now he's not even doing that. But I brought him some of my most psychosensitive plants. They should help me figure out what's going on.
Can I get you anything?
You can find out who did this to him so I can kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bit straightforward.
Do you want to be alone?
You can stay. But I'm afraid I'm not very good company right now.
Did your dad have any enemies?
No. Well, lots actually. If you count all the international criminals.
Right?
But they're all in jail.
You ever have a fight with anybody?
Only Uncle Bob. But, you know, family stuff.
What did he fight about with Uncle Bob?
Well, my great-uncle Bob Zanotto was a founding member of the Psychonauts, you know. A master of psychoherbology. But after the big fight with Maligula, he sort of fell apart. He became a danger to himself and other agents. My dad had to fire him.
Wow. Fired by your little nephew.
But Uncle Bob would never hurt Dad.
Oh no.
Okay, I think I'm ready to talk about that time we met.
Raz, that was like a few days ago.
Right. Well, I'm glad it happened. Okay.
Okay, we're done. Done with that. Awkwardness. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access denied.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Psychic window washer? Alright. Why does this look like something? Nope. Okay, back to it. Woo! No, it was this way. Oh, I see. It turned blue when it got to wrecking ball speeds.
Got some new gadgets available in my shop for testing. I mean for purchase.
46 is not enough. Uh-huh. Yeah, 14 psi cards? What? Oh no, that's including the 9 from before, I guess. Is this not where I was supposed to go?
But my PMPB!
No time for pet projects, Maury.
You think this is saving you money? How much is it gonna cost you to rebuild this place if Maligula destroys it in a tidal wave?
Get a hold of yourself, Oleander.
Fighting Maligula without my battle bot.
Hey, I'm with you. Letting him build a battle anything is probably a bad idea.
Oh, right. New intern. Thought I told you not to be late.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You need a mentor. Let me see who's left.
Is it you?
Am I helping Mia? Or Sasha on a mission?
No. You're in the mailroom.
Oh.
Your mentor is Nick John Smith.
Mailroom? Nick John Smith? I've never heard of an Agent John Smith.
Nick's not an agent. He's not even psychic. He's just good at sorting mail. You'll love Nick. Everybody does.
But the mailroom?
Ford Cruller himself worked in that mailroom. You could learn a lot there. For one thing, how to be on time. Okay, I've given you fingerprint access to the mailroom. Now scoot. I've got a base to run and a budget to balance.
Oop. Mentee fresh and ranked up. Okay. Oh, jeez. Got 4 of 6 keys. I am real tempted to burn that. But I'll be nice. You have anything else to say?
Find my mentor again?
Yeah, no,
Why
right.
can't you remember this?
Okay. Oh! Lily! Now we get our fast travel.
How's your dad?
Terrible! I gotta go get him some therapy plants stat.
How'd you get that hatch open?
Oh, it's got a fingerprint combination. I can teach it to you. Come here. It's more than just a number. You kind of have to feel it. Do you feel it?
Yes.
Feel something.
Good.
Ow.
Tell anybody you got it from me, and you're dead. Bye.
Auto-BON. Oh, the Autobahn. Brain only network. The Autobahn, of course it is. Now we can access Otto's brain-only network for quick travel across some other lobe and other local areas. +1 secret Autobahn code. Atrium, Truman's Grotto. Never mind. Sure. Woo! And we're here. Excellent. Could have sworn I saw a lot more of these things, but I guess that's all we got for right now. Center, classroom, noodle bowl, Ford's haircut, Astral Lanes, and we're right next to the mailroom.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Mr. John Smith? Hello?
They did just call him to reception.
I'll take that card. New intern here.
Oh, what's this?
What a mess. How could you afford it?
I'm tempted to, like, run through all these boxes, but I feel like that's a bit rude.
It's okay.
There's a narrow slot. I don't think I can fit through.
Okay, so that's going to be a thing for later. Oh dear.
I'm, Nick John Smith's new intern.
Oh, so you're the one not sorting all this mail.
Wait,
better get all this mail sorted, quick. You're making Nick look bad.
I literally just got here. Nick isn't here. I should get to, yeah. A shoot for each department of the Psychonauts. Probably not you. Up. Up is what I do that for. Trying to figure out where... Oh, there we go. I think that's it. Looks like a globe, right? Hold on. Okay. What is this? Don't know yet. If I can get that card.
Can't leave this card lying around.
Hey!
I've got enough credit to upgrade one of my side powers.
Excellent.
With that side card, I can make a side challenge marker back at the automatic.
Alright, cool, 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 cool. Uh-huh. What am I supposed to do here? Incoming. That's a package wrapper. Uh-huh. Nope. Where are the packages I'm supposed to send? Oh, that was also... I definitely put that in the wrong one. I did not see the red one over there. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh.
This package is addressed to Truman Zanotto. Hey, this might be important. I better bring it to Truman. Technically, this is official Psychonauts business. Heavy. What the heck did Truman order here? Ouch. That did some damage.
What did? Wait, am I supposed to just bring this thing all the way up? That's kind of annoying.
Come on, Rasputin, precious cargo.
Okay.
Come on, package. You're doing that on.
Is...
Hey, you guys gotta check this out. The new kid killed Nick.
No, we just found him.
He's alive, but he's brainless.
Oh dear.
What kind of sick monster would steal Nick's brain? I mean, Nick!
Maybe he saw something he shouldn't have.
But why keep his body alive?
Everyone's just arriving.
Why mail it to the grand head of the Psychonauts?
Oh, you saw the box, did you?
It could be a warning.
Hey guys, does the Lady Luctopus Casino mean anything to you?
Isn't that where we sent Agent 33?
To investigate suspected delusionist activity?
Agent 33 is 2 days late with her status update.
I'll get the jet.
I'll pack the go case.
I'll stay here and protect the children.
What? Aren't we all going on the mission?
We could use you in tactical command, Agent Forsyth.
And maybe the interns would benefit from...
It's not safe. Not while we have a double agent among us.
I'll take her place. I've heard the buffet there is shockingly reasonable.
Reasonable.
If you reconsider, meet us on the jet pad within the hour.
Can't we just... No, all of you. To the interns' bay. Now. I've got some training exercises planned today that are both informative and safe. The last one there has to delouse the brain tumbler.
You're the mole, aren't you, Forsyth? Damn it. I liked you.
TV?
Yeah, of course. Just some random guy drags him away. Okay.
Those guys took Nick's body back to the mill. I should go check and see if he's okay.
Oh.
He is my mentor, after all.
Okay. Well, first of all...
A card miser. Combine your psycards with a psychor from the automatic.
You know, I'm the one who found Nick.
Oh, you poor boy.
Yeah, and that makes you suspect number one.
Ugh.
Some brand new items here.
Alright. First of all, I need one of these. Rank up again. And I probably don't have enough titanium for anything else, but I'll check. What is this? Oh! The Psyphode wallet and Astro wallet. So increase it again. For 750, which is a lot. Pins! Can I afford any? Probably not. Nope. I didn't even rank up enough to get anything new.
I don't think I need any more gadgets right now.
Good, because I would never trust one as someone so young, of course.
Right, I have 4 credits here. You first.
My Psy Blast feels a lot.
Overcharge. Psy Blast is blastier. That's great. Extra mustard. I see the new rank got me rank 3 there. But yeah.
I know it's only for emergencies, but I really feel like trying out my improved pyrokinesis. Nothing like a little clairvoyance booster shot.
And now everyone's at rank 2. Excellent. Oh, except for... No, you are 2. But these I can get the 3rd rank on, I guess. I need rank 10 for rank 3 on that. Or level... Rank 10 for level 3. There we go. And rank 20 for all of these except for this. Rank 102? I can get that high? Very odd.
If you need a big win, come down and get a performance-enhancing pin.
Okay. So yeah, I was gonna check the mailroom again first.
Scanning. Access. Granted.
Agent 33, please report to Agent Forsyth's office.
Didn't you just determine that 43 is, or no, Agent 33 is the one that's missing? Did they tie him up? Okay. okay, cool. By charging it up, I can actually aim. Alright, so even though he said, hey, I should go and check on Nick, apparently that's not the case. Uh-huh. Nerve center. Where am I going? Go to class. Oh, right.
Something bothering you?
Just thinking about Nick, you know?
Good for you that one time, didn't he?
Really? Okay.
Hey, don't worry. We're going to find Nick's brain.
It's just... he was so great at sorting mail, you know?
I'll sort your mail, Colin.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm just a vending machine! Oh, that's weird.
My name is Otto Ellis, and I approve of this vending machine because I built it.
Oh,
Alright.
good. You're finally here. Let me know when you're prepared to learn something.
Their beds. Oh, there's something over there. But we'll go through this first.
If I may speak,
You may not. Class is in session.
can I ask?
Please hold all questions till the end of the lesson.
Agent Forsyth, that mission
Is being handled by experienced psychonauts. Do not bring it up again.
Oh dear. I've
When does
realized...
class start?
As soon as you get to my classroom.
This isn't your classroom?
No. This is. So are you ready, kid?
Alright, we should have, game audio back.
No, not really.
That's what I thought.
I'll get in there in a second. I saw something during the cutscene. Aha! Let's rank up again. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. 3 is required for the next thing.
So are you ready, kid?
Yeah.
And what are you ready for?
Safety.
Oh, you think the human mind is safe?
Yeah.
That's
Nope.
cute.
Why didn't we go to one of the beds first? Oh shit, okay. Cilantro!
And that is how you perform the advanced psychic ability known as mental connection.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry. Could you repeat that?
Sorry, kid. I warned you not to be late. I'm off to attend to some fiduciary concerns. Norma,
fuck does
take
that
over
mean?
for me, won't you? You can practice with some of those loose ideas.
But Agent Forsyth, is it safe to leave all these thoughts out like this if you're not here?
Norma, please. It takes more than a few rambunctious children to affect the mind of a trained psychonaut.
What are you doing, weirdo?
Huh? What? The
Try
first
not to
game
fall
that would
asleep in
happen.
my class. All right, Rapscallion. Okay, now how do I explain mental connection extremely simply?
It's usually when
Let
you
me
get a new
guess.
power in the
We
first
focus
game.
on an idea in someone's mind until we form a tangible connection with it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a mental connection expert. By all means, give us a demo. Professor.
Alright, what do we got? Mental connection. We'll, oh, there we go. Add it here.
Let's see what you got there.
What the heck did you just do?
I said connect with the idea, not jump inside it like a hamster ball.
Sorry. Old habit from the circus, I guess.
Not only is cilantro delicious, it's affordable and easy to grow in a window box herb garden.
What the heck is that?
What?
You left a slime trail.
It's like he connected the two thoughts together.
Oh, now you're in trouble.
Oh, that's what these are.
Hey.
Excellent.
What's the big idea?
Looks like disgust.
Well, I'm sure it's not the first time Rasputin has created that thought in someone's mind.
Fuck you, Morris. Ideals are far apart. Connect these nodes create along the way. Oh, I like this.
I know cilantro reduces the risk of digestive distress, but it tastes like soap. And honestly, I'd rather have the gas.
Hey, Raz. If you can change Forsyth's opinion of cilantro, maybe you could change her mind about the casino mission.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, she worries about us kids too much. It's taking years off of her life expectancy.
Ugh. They're trying to manipulate him again.
If you could get her not to be so worried all the time.
We could all go on a real Psychonauts mission!
Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to take a look around up there. Just see if there's any, you know, problems.
Straight to the top, Raz!
Of course, if you're scared.
Well,
don't do it.
What's this?
I mean, you'll probably get kicked out of the Psychonauts
Nugget
for
of
trying,
wisdom.
but what the heck?
Every brain acquires nuggets of wisdom along the way. Finding one will impart enough concentrated wisdom to gain an extra rank.
Connect those thoughts, young man.
Try not to kill her
Alright.
brain, Raz.
Remember, it's for the good of the mission.
Yeah, well, first, there are figments down here.
Straight to the top, Raz.
Of course, if you're scared. Don't do it.
I mean, you'll probably get kicked out of the Psychonauts for trying, but what the heck?
Connect those thoughts, young man.
Try not to kill her brain, Raz.
Remember, it's for the good of the mission.
Yeah, guys, you can shut up.
Here's the steamer
I'm doing things. Okay.
Not only is cilantro delicious, it's affordable and easy to grow in a window. I know cilantro reduces the risk of digestive distress, but it tastes like soap. And honestly, I'd rather have the gas.
What the hell? What am I doing here? There we go. These barriers keep parts of our brains off limits. See if one of your other psi powers can break through them. Oh shit, I can use it while here. Whoa!
Oh, wait. This was a terrible idea.
Oh dear.
These poor kids don't know what they're in for. I'll just have to get Sasha to give up half of his laboratory budget.
driving a bus?
It was hard enough getting him to give up wearing socks with sandals. But you did it, Forsyth. Remember that.
Oh, I can move now.
Need to cut out the frills in the cafeteria for sure.
Yeah, this was a bad idea.
No more
I'm going
imported
back.
truffles, Otto.
Okay. Not
Our
not a
Lady of
bus or a
Restraint
truck.
Neurological Hospital. I think Hollis said she was an intern here once.
When? Yeah, she was
I
driving.
always had my best ideas here. Let's just hope I don't run into Dr. Putz.
Really? They called him Dr. Putz.
Maybe trying to change her mind is a bad idea.
Oh shit. Whoa. Bad idea can blow up in your face.
No, wait. I think that is a bad idea. Yes! No room in here for any bad ideas but my own. Speaking of, I gotta catch up to Hollis and try to change her mind about the mission.
Hold up. We are not done here yet. Ah, that went away.
What's that sound? This hat box needs a hat box tag.
Alright, let's get some figments first, huh?
Yep.
Oh, nice! Junior intern, ranked up to 10. Excellent. That's where I'm supposed to go.
I think I hear something. Aha! Here's the hat box tag.
Oh, and ranked up again with
I
figments.
think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
The figments are a lot more 3D than in the other game. Yeah, this really does feel like just a mostly improved version of the first one. Got that hat box tag. Where's the hat box? There you are. Aha. Hollis's classroom. Right, I have 4 available. Also, mental connection. Dishes out a free knuckle sandwich to incoming grappled enemies for bonus damage. That costs 2? Yeah, let's
I feel
keep
like
everything
I'm
even.
finally getting the hang of these mental connections.
I guess we can grapple enemies with this. Nice. But yeah, I need 1 more for any of these. Oh, adding to the combo, huh?
Oh my god, look at the size of that kid's head! Get him to radiology, stat!
What? What? Oh, that's... Oh, wait. Hello. Okay.
You saved another life, Dr. Potts.
Oh, please. I was just doing my job.
I heard the technique you used was developed by your intern, Hollis Forsyth.
Oh, my intern? Why, yes, well, we did collaborate on that a little.
The patient will make a full recovery, Dr. Potts. All thanks to you.
Mm-hmm.
And your brilliant intern, Hollis Forsythe.
Why, yes.
Dr. Potts, she
Well,
was
has
calling
been
Dr.
helpful
Potts.
Assistant. I like the look of these. This brain has made amazing progress.
Another life saved by the Forsythe method.
The Potts method? Potts? It was my invention. That intern merely transcribed my dictation.
Oh, my apologies, Dr. Potts.
In fact, I was thinking of getting rid of her.
Okay. Oh, here we are.
Hey, I got half of mine.
This little guy has lost his mind. Half of it, anyway. If you can reunite him with the other half, he'll gain a whole brain and mental energy.
I've
Oh,
got
excellent.
half of mine to look for the other half. Something tells me it's not too far away.
It's a piece of heart, pretty much, except there's only two. I don't need that.
Good luck collecting your debts after I'm dead, losers.
Huh. Nice. Yay, more health. Okay.
I can't believe some people prefer open casket funerals. Disgusting. At our current burn rate, that's no good. Maybe if I move some funds around, I could postpone paying those bills, but not these. Another grant is off the table for sure. Bet the gastronauts don't have to pinch pennies like this. Where am I gonna get the money for that? What if I eliminate some meals? I could have my own paycheck for a while.
Dr. Potts is the pits. Working at the hospital. Working overtime. The Forsythe method. The Potts method. Gets in the journal as his yeah. Changing minds through mental connection. Oh, great! Well, that explains that.
At our current burn rate, that's no good. Maybe if I move some funds. I went to school for medicine. How did I end up stressing about money management all day? Well, I just need to put those thoughts aside and focus on the children. Their safety is the most important thing. And it's not just because a lawsuit would bankrupt us right now. That casino mission would be good experience for them, but it's too risky. What if I let them go and the worst happens? Need to focus. Only one unfathomable fear at a time, Forsythe.
If Hollis
Damn it, I wanted
associates
those.
risk with something more positive than death, it would open her up to so many more missions. I mean, life experiences.
Risk with money. Oh, great. Okay. First of all, let me get a rank. It is giving me so many things right now. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, I have enough for something new here. Extra attack in the combo. Cooldowns are shortened. Additional blast before having to recharge. Pyrokinesis damage duration is increased. Hold square to compress your love ball, then release to bounce high in the air. I think I need that one. Take no damage for a brief period when entering Clairvoyance. Yeah, I need this one. Socks with sandals. I have a feeling that socks with sandals thing is going to be used for something comedic. I don't know what yet. Alright.
That's it. I think I've collected every figment in this mine.
Nice! Okay.
I just remembered how dire the Psychonauts' finances are.
Oof, that's... wow. Okay.
What if my husband starts wearing socks with sandals? Could I still love him? No. Whenever I see socks with sandals, it reminds me of my favorite German college professor.
If Hollis wants to solve her money problems, she's gonna need to accept some risk.
No. Whenever I see socks with sandals, it reminds me... What if my husband starts wearing socks with sandals? Could I still love him?
Yeah, I
That's
can't
not
let
the
it...
change I was going for.
I can't let her think that, that's a good thing. Cannot continue there.
I never say this out loud, but the truth is, I really, really, really just love money. Sure, it's fun to take risks, but what use is it?
Interesting. But that's not going to help us go on that casino mission.
Yeah, but I can't... I want to get risk to money, but I can't do so without going through something else. Okay, hold on. Let's see what else we got here. Delight.
Mushrooms really do add a savory heft to any dish. When you pick up wild mushrooms, you really need to clean them thoroughly before cooking. I should really use soap when cleaning my produce, especially the cilantro. It's the only way to kill germs.
Can I collect some?
An idea for a new omelet recipe.
Oh, that, yeah, great. Okay.
Mushrooms really do add a savory heft to any dish.
I think the only way to get Hollis to take us on a mission to a casino
I know the
is to get her
answer,
to
I just
associate
don't know how to
risk
get there yet.
with money.
Give me a second, Raz. I'm getting through here. There we go. Everybody hates socks with sandals.
Figured out how to solve all our money problems.
Oh no. How many connections did you make? Woo! What the fuck is that? What's going on? Oh, jeez. I am out of drink. Always late there.
Hey, Teach. What gives? I was in the middle of a sweet hookup there.
Guess what, kids? You all did so well on your lesson, how about we give your new power a test drive out in the field?
You mean we're going on the mission? For real?
Isn't that dangerous?
You know what they say, Sam. Nothing ventured, nothing brained.
I don't think that's what...
Let's roll.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Okay. Raz going, oh no, what have I done?
I'm so glad you changed your mind about the mission, Agent Forsyth. I was nervous about bringing the children, but if you feel that it's safe, then it must be.
It's crucial they find out what these delusionists are up to at the casino. With you handling tactical command, I'd say our probability of mission success has risen 35%.
I'll take those odds. Now, how long till we reach the Lady Luctopus?
We are almost there.
Agent Forsyth, how are you feeling?
Lucky.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Yeah.
here.
Oh man,
Using a
that's a
false
bit weird.
identity, we've secured a high roller suite to use as our base of operations.
Excellent.
Now, children, you are not to leave the suite. Like most casinos, the Lady Lactopus has a strict no psychics policy.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Be happy for this chance to observe Agent Forsyth in action. Teacup, this is Shoehorn.
Oh,
We are
oh.
nearing position 1. I'm moving down the primary ventilation shaft, and Dustpan is approaching the front desk.
All right, so we're just kind of
Teacup,
here.
come in. Are you there? Shh. Hollis.
Oh, yes. Shoehorn, this is Teacup. I have you on visual.
Teacup, this is Dustpan. I'm approaching position 1. After you've disabled the side detectors and inhibitors, on your go-ahead, I'll approach the reception desk and distract the clerks.
After they're distracted, I'll drop into the office and find the room number that belongs to this key. Just make sure to disable the main fan, because my position is close.
No need to explain, agents. You do your job, and I'll do mine. Let's keep radio silent so I can concentrate.
Understood.
Roger that, Teacup. Dustpan out.
Rasputin, don't sneak up on me like that. Listen, do me a favor and run up to the jet, will you? I need my dowsing goggles. I left them on my seat, I think. You wanted to be on a mission. Now here's your first objective. Fetch my dowsing goggles.
You weren't even
Okay,
sure
but
about that.
Hurry, our window of opportunity is closing.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. She got the idea to fix our funding issues with gambling.
You sure you should be making drinks? Agent Forsyth is right over there.
Rasputin, we're just fooling around. Lighten up.
Actually, I
Adam
did
and
eat one of
Lizzie.
those pickled onions, and I think I got a little buzz off of it.
Yeah, those boys are pretty ripe.
This is one hell of a bathroom. What the hell are you doing in
What are
here?
you doing in there, Sam?
When Agent Forsyth finally blows, this will be the only safe place.
Yeah. That's fair. Oh, hi.
Everything's good on the mission so far.
You mean except for our mission commander having a total breakdown?
It's not a breakdown. She's just strategizing.
Uh-huh.
You do have to admit, though, this is a fantastic little room here. Wait, can I? Alright. Always gotta try.
What you doing, Morris?
I'll tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not watching the pre-semi-final practice vote to find out who's maybe not going on to the next round of Pop Gladiators.
What? Did that make sense to anyone? Probably wasn't supposed to. Uh-huh. Okay.
TV, right? You're not just some big dark mirror, right?
Huh. Can you not figure out how to turn that on? Come on.
Alright.
Whoa, okay. And we're in here now.
I don't see any dowsing goggles anywhere. I mean, to be fair, I have no idea what they look like. I've actually never even heard of dowsing. Oh no.
Yep.
Agent Forsyth, where are you going? Oh no, Hollis, what did I do to you?
Rasputin, is that you?
Mia? Sasha? Agent Forsyth is missing, but don't worry. I'll find her.
Hurry, Rasputin. We're in big trouble here.
Yes, please find Agent Forsyth right away. I don't know how long I can hold on.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Did Agent Forsyth say where she was going?
She just said she was going to solve all of our problems, once and for all.
That's not ominous. Who says that's ominous? Nobody thinks that's ominous.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go into the hotel. They have anti-psychic detectors. Hollis must have some way to hide it.
Okay, so those lights.
Alert. Weak psychic activity detected.
Weak?
Yeah. I'm guessing it can't just go in that way, so this way.
Maybe I can catch up to her this way.
Oh no. Oh no!
Wait until Truman sees all the money I'm going to make.
Hollis, wait!
Okay. And we are in a new level.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jours. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets.
Don't worry, Agent Forsyth. I can fix this.
Really?
Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Ladies and gentlemen, no more bets.
So... We're going back in? Is it gonna be different this time?
Huh. Well, it's different.
It's all out of whack.
But maybe it's not so bad.
Okay. Okay, let's... Oh, I see. Oh, her hot streak. Did I miss anything in the classroom? No, I didn't. I got everything in the classroom. Cool. That's why it's checked off. Alright. I feel like I should rearrange my powers or something. I don't really use pyrokinesis very often, but I would get more use out of telekinesis. So you're gonna go there, and you're gonna go here. That sounds about right. this is the bottom half of the head. Is that? Nope. Oh dear, okay. There we go! More health! Feel like it's really quick between getting 2 more hearts.
Agent Forsyth? You in here? No, I don't like this one bit.
Well, she is not driving. That just means when we leave, we'll be at the next place. That doesn't mean I can't destroy things! Also, yeah, it's medical supplies with also cocktail glasses and whatnot. It's gonna be a casino level. Yup, look at this! Oh man, this reminds me of the bullfighting level in the last game.
Looks like Hollis had a spontaneous change in her worldview. Unrelated to my inappropriate meddling with her thoughts. Who am I kidding? I need to find Hollis's quiet room again and break that bad mental connection I made.
Oh no!
Yeah, mind stepping aside, buddy? This is an emergency.
Heavy sensor.
No. No, you don't mind, or like a general no to me existing?
Ow. Oh, did he just take out 2 hearts with 1 hit?
Hospital, so, your ghosts don't have to walk very... Oh, never mind.
Nice try, Raz. Nice try. Why so many, doesn't make any sense.
I'll take this nugget.
Yeah. Total of 1. There.
Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
Nice. Okay. Okay. I feel like a lot of this game is going to be like clearing an area and then walking around
Player,
everywhere.
everybody.
New
Deal
player?
stat.
Excellent. I should probably sign off soon, but oh, it's the same sort of thing except for except it's cards.
Come on, live, damn you, live!
Full recovery! You did it, Dr. Potts.
Call me Jack. Let's go for double or nothing.
Woo!
Banana.
Banana!
Infection?
Ah, dang it.
I'm so sorry, Doctor.
Ah, well, it can't be helped. Some patients are just bad luck. I don't like the look of these. Yes, the heart's salvageable, but the rest?
Should we fold?
No, let's hold the 8 and the queen, and we'll pull for the inside straight.
Something tells me we're going to end up having to fight Dr. Potts.
I'll just quickly pop into Hollis's quiet place and fix this mess. High Rollers Lounge? That's not good.
Oh, why does this look like a church?
Oh no!
Rasputin, what are you doing here?
Sorry, I didn't mean to crash your hospital casino.
Oh, everyone's welcome in the casino. Without gamblers, how else would we make any money? No, you just can't be up here because it's the High Rollers Lounge.
Wait!
Oh no.
Agent Foresight, I need to tell you. Ah!
No. And gravity shift.
What the?
Oh shit.
It's just the morgue.
Phew? Really?
Huh?
Yes, Rasputin?
We got a patient here. Needs emergency access.
Sorry. The table minimum in the High Rollers Lounge is, $3 gazillion.
What? How much is a gazillion?
More than you got, kid.
Oh, jeez.
Open up! My patient is dying! He needs fancy drinks! Stat!
In my opinion, your patient needs an emergency dose of $3 gazillion.
Alright, where are we going? Whoa! Okay, I was right about gravity shift. Doctors only, Whoa! Hello there! Hollis's hot streak. Breaking Dr. Potts. Oh. Plagiarism, race, golf, women, bad. Oh no. She made him go crazy. And, this is when she joined the Psychonauts. Because she made a mistake. And called in, the leader of the Psychonauts to fix him. who then recruited her. That makes sense. Why do I feel like I missed something in this direction? That was useless. Okay. Alright, so it's a loop?
Yep.
Am I just supposed to leave after getting that? I guess so.
Oops.
Maternity ward. How do I save? Does it just autosave? I guess it just autosaves. Oh, this is... certainly not a maternity ward.
Careful, Raz.
Adam!
How did you two get in here?
We followed you. We thought it would be fun, but...
It's full of babies!
Come on, looking for a little luck here.
We have to have a baby.
Or you could just, like, have a happy life together.
Oops, looks like the house takes it this time.
This time? You mean every time?
Come on, Lovey, let's try another number. We have to win eventually.
Well, this is obviously rigged, right?
Oh dear.
Adam? Lizzie? Guess they really don't like babies.
Place your bets, everyone.
Definitely not any number with a 5.
So, you here hoping to get a baby?
No. I just love the sound of children crying.
Well, that's disturbing. What?
Hey, baby. Are you lost?
Who's going to take care of you when you're older?
Let's bet everything we've got this time.
How about the date I made my 3rd million?
No more bets. Let's spin that wheel.
Oh, honey, this is it.
Here we go again.
This adversity will only make us love our baby more if it comes. No, when it comes.
Who do I need to talk to about this roulette?
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my
Have a
clairvoyance.
stork!
Who wants a baby?
I don't care how much it costs. If we walk out of here with a baby, it's all been worth it.
How about the date when I made my 1st million?
Spinning time.
Yep.
Another
and love.
I feel good about this.
Honestly, people like us shouldn't have to work this hard.
Probably should have talked to the person at the table there, but I got this.
First tag.
I keep clicking the stick in order to run, but no, I need to do this. Oh no. Ow.
No more bets. Let's spin. Don't worry. The babies love to spin like that. Just listen to them laughing.
If we don't get it this time, I will burn this place to the ground.
I think we should.
I'd like to place a bet.
Okay, you're in. Good luck.
Wait, don't you want to know what my bet is?
Oh, well, listen. Just between you and me, it won't make a difference.
I feel like the even numbers are coming out more often than the odds.
We already used that one.
Hold your bets. The ball is in play.
Okay.
Hey now. Now, no regurgitation on the roulette wheel, baby.
Where are your parents, baby?
What am I supposed to do in this view? I thought there was going to be an arrow.
Gaga.
Come on and do your best. Let us fill your
There's a
head
couple
with
over there that's trying to get a baby. Why
Oh,
not?
please, those people are creepy.
Do you want help getting back onto the roulette wheel?
No, I broke out of there. Now stop drawing attention to me while I sneak out of here.
Let's try it one last time.
What am I supposed to do?
I wish this were
too
the
far.
stock market. At least I know how that system is rigged.
Ha!
Spinning time.
I'm glad we finally
Something
figured
on
out
the
the
side.
system.
Oh, that's something. Hold on.
I can't seem to connect to that idea. Guess I need more practice.
What?
A new
That-
winner
what?
with every spinner.
My spiritual advisor told me I should avoid all crimes.
Connect to dark thoughts to reach previously untraversable areas. At rank 30. Okay.
I just remembered my jersey number from
So I'll definitely have to come back here.
Hold your bets. The ball is in play. Spin, Maison Font. Spin.
Fingers crossed.
Spin, baby, spin!
Fail now.
Okay, I think... I don't know what she's supposed to show me there, so... I'm just gonna go.
What a lucky break for the house. Well, if you didn't win, now's your chance to fix that with another.
Alright, I think I'm gonna head back out here. And then, end the stream for the night. It is later than I intended. Okay, so... I don't know when the last save was. I don't even know how to save. So if I return a title... Time since last save, 4 seconds. Okay. Alrighty. And we will leave it here. Ugh. With this excellent music, as we see about a raid. I wonder who's even streaming tonight. Lots of people, apparently. Let's see. Oh, definitely not that. Oh, Iron Mouse is in VR chat. That could be interesting. I think I'll hop over there myself. Well then, Psychonauts 2 is proving to be, so far, an improved version of Psychonauts 1 in many ways. And, honestly, it's pretty fun, and it controls pretty well. I'm liking it so far. But we shall be playing through to the end, probably completionist style. I don't know about a stream tomorrow. If there will be, it'll be a short one. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow, but yeah, we'll see. Until next time, folks, this is the Pirate King, signing off. Have a good night.